Hey, what's up, YouTube? I just saw the movie World War Z with Brad Pitt in it. And first off, let me start by saying that I think if Max Brooks, the person who wrote the book World War Z, was directing the film would have been like 100 times better. Just putting that out there right now. The book World War Z, it might be one of the best books I've ever read in my life. And I listened to the audio version, which just makes it just the intensity of the audio version is just unbelievable. And I just think that Max Brooks should have had some sort of say so when creating the movie, because if you read the book, really nothing to do with the book whatsoever except the name of the movie. And one of the main things that I really wanted to see was the Battle of Yonkers, which was probably the best part of the book that I read, but it was left out. Now this is going to be a trilogy, and also with that, a lot of times when they make a movie based off a book, a lot of people get upset because it doesn't follow the plot line. Now you gotta think about it though. Most books or whatever are like, take you what, 6 to 8 hours to read, and nowadays people's attention spans are pretty short. I mean, I wouldn't mind them making an 8-hour movie of World War Z based off the book. Shoot, I'd pay like $30 to go see that. But I'm not surprised that it's not exactly it's not like the book, especially because Max Brooks wasn't director of the movie. Now, one of the things I did like though in this movie was it showed the initial outbreak, the initial panic, how people were scavenging to, find food and stuff at a grocery store, and it was a lot of thriller and just, it was just so much intensity. I mean, everybody was running, people were trying to just get out of harm's way, and then you see how our government's doing, and Brad Pitt goes to all these other places and throughout the world and see how they're holding up. And another thing, the zombies in this movie are not like the zombies off Resident Evil. They're not like the zombies you can stiff arm and or walk around or whatever. No, the zombies in this book are like on crack. They're like the zombies are in I Am Legend with Will Smith. These things are like fast, and they like bang their heads against the walls to try to like get through, and yeah, they're very, very intense. But also, with it being rated at PG-13, sort of, I feel like if it was rated R, it could have been a lot more realistic, because I want to keep it real. I probably cut myself shaving, and there's probably more blood off that cut than I seen in that movie. This is a zombie movie. It should be, a little bit of blood and gore. Most zombie movies are like that. They are very bloody and gory. Not every movie that's made has to be, for little kids. I want to see some grown folk movies, And let's see. Another thing that was sort of funny in the movie, well, not in the movie, but when I went to go see my girlfriends, that when they were leaving this apartment building, a zombie just popped out of nowhere, and because it was just this suspenseful ass moment, just and then the zombie just popped out of nowhere. She was like, ah, like screamed loud as crap, and like, oh my goodness, man, it's not that big of a deal. But that was pretty funny. But honestly, sum this up, it's the movie's definitely not based off the book, but it is somewhat of a good movie. It could have been a lot. It could have had a lot of improvements done to it, especially Brad Pitt's player, who I felt his role is interchangeable with pretty much any actor out there, or a good actor out there. And and it's hard for me because I really like Brad Pitt. He's a really good actor, but I just feel like this movie deviates so much from the book that if I probably haven't read the book, I'd probably give it a higher rating. But the rating for this movie for me is probably like a 6 or 7 out of 10. And that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment. Have a nice day.